You feel it, right? That energy in the air, the constant buzz that never seems to fade, the constant drive to do more, be more, achieve more. It's like a never-ending race pushing us to our limits. That's the hustle, baby, and it's everywhere you look. From the early morning grind to the late night hustle, it's a 24/7 affair. Social media feeds flooded with entrepreneurs and influencers, all preaching the gospel of hard work and relentless pursuit of your dreams. It's a constant reminder that success is just a few more hours of work away. It's intoxicating, this idea that anyone can make it if they just hustle hard enough. The allure of success is powerful, almost magnetic. And hey, I'm all about putting in the work. There's something incredibly satisfying about seeing your efforts pay off, but there's a fine line between passion and pressure, between dedication and delusion. It's easy to get lost in the grind and forget why you started in the first place. We've glorified the grind to the point where it's almost taboo to admit you need a break, to say you're feeling burnout. It's like admitting defeat in a world that celebrates relentless effort. We're bombarded with messages that tell us we're not doing enough, not achieving enough, not being enough. And the pressure is immense and unrelenting. And look, I'm not here to tell you to stop hustling. The drive to succeed is important, and hard work is essential. But I'm here to tell you to hustle smart, to work in a way that is sustainable and healthy, to find a balance that works for you, that fuels your ambition without crushing your soul. It's about finding that sweet spot where productivity meets peace. Because at the end of the day, success means nothing if you're too burnt out to enjoy it. So hustle hard, but hustle smart. The hustle is nothing new. It's been a part of our history for as long as we can remember. It's woven into the fabric of the American dream, a dream that promises opportunity and success to all. This idea that anyone, regardless of background, can achieve success through hard work and determination is deeply ingrained in our culture. It's the story of immigrants chasing a better life, seeking new opportunities and a fresh start, of entrepreneurs building empires from scratch, turning their dreams into reality through sheer grit and perseverance, of everyday people striving for a piece of the pie, working tirelessly to secure a better future for themselves and their families. And for generations, it worked. People celebrated their achievements, big and small. People put in the hours, climbed the ladder, and achieved a level of prosperity that their parents could only dream of. They moved into new homes and built better lives. But somewhere along the line, the script flipped. The relentless pursuit of success began to take its toll. The American dream, once a beacon of hope and opportunity, started to feel more like a pressure cooker, with everyone racing against time. Globalization, technological advancements, and a rapidly changing economic landscape have intensified the competition, making it fiercer than ever. We're no longer just competing with our neighbors. We're competing with the entire world, 24/7, in a never-ending race. This constant pressure to keep up, to outdo, to prove ourselves has fueled the rise of hustle culture as we know it today, where the grind never stops. The internet and the gig economy have been game changers. Suddenly, anyone with a laptop and an internet connection can be an entrepreneur, a freelancer, an influencer. We're told we can be our own boss, set our own hours, and achieve financial freedom. And for some, it's true. We've seen countless success stories of people who took the leap, hustled their asses off, and built something incredible. They're the ones sharing their overnight success stories, inspiring others to follow in their footsteps. But what we don't see are the countless others who are struggling, who are working multiple jobs just to make ends meet, who are sacrificing their mental and physical health on the altar of the hustle. The reality is, not everyone can be a millionaire entrepreneur. and that's okay. Here's the thing about the hustle. It's addictive. The constant striving, the pursuit of the next goal, the dopamine hit of achieving something. It can be intoxicating, but like any addiction, it can also be destructive. When we tie our self-worth to our productivity, when we measure our success solely by external validation, we set ourselves up for disappointment. We become slaves to the grind, sacrificing our health, our relationships, and our sanity in the process. Burnout is real, and it's rampant in the age of hustle culture. We're seeing a generation grappling with anxiety, depression, and a sense of emptiness, all while being told they just need to hustle harder. Section 5. When hustle hurts, mental health in the age of grind, the constant pressure to perform, the fear of failure, the comparison game, it takes a toll. We're bombarded with images of curated perfection, making it even harder to reconcile ourselves with our own imperfections. We're told to grind now, sleep later, but at what cost? Sleep deprivation, poor nutrition, and lack of exercise become the norm. We wear our busyness as a badge of honor, neglecting our mental and physical well-being in the process. We need to normalize prioritizing our mental health even amidst the hustle, taking breaks, setting boundaries, and seeking professional help when needed shouldn't be seen as weaknesses, but as essential components of a sustainable and fulfilling life. Section 6. Finding your balance. Work-life integration, not separation. Let's ditch this idea of work-life balance. It's a myth, a fallacy that sets us up for failure. You can't neatly compartmentalize your life into two separate boxes, work and everything else. It's all interconnected. Instead, strive for work-life integration. Find ways to weave your passions, your relationships, and your well-being into the fabric of your work and vice versa. It's about creating a life that feels whole, where you're energized and fulfilled in all areas. This might mean setting aside dedicated time for family and friends, pursuing hobbies and interests outside of work, or simply taking breaks throughout the day to recharge and refocus. Section 7. The power of saying no, setting boundaries and prioritizing well-being. One of the hardest but most important skills you can learn in the age of hustle is the power of saying no. No to the extra project, the last-minute request, the opportunity that sounds amazing but doesn't align with your goals or values. Setting boundaries is crucial for protecting your time, energy, and sanity. It's about being intentional with your commitments and prioritizing what truly matters to you. Remember, every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. Make sure you're saying yes to the things that light you up, that fuel your soul, and that move you closer to your definition of success. Section 8. Redefining success. Beyond the paycheck and the Instagram feed, we need to redefine what success looks like. It's not just about the money, the status, the external validation. It's about living a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling on your own terms. Maybe success for you is starting a family, traveling the world, or making a difference in your community. Maybe it's simply finding joy in the everyday moments, cultivating meaningful relationships, and prioritizing your well-being. Whatever your definition of success, make sure it's truly yours, not something you've adopted from society or social media. Don't let the noise of the world drown out the whispers of your own heart. Section 9. The future of hustle. A sustainable approach to ambition. The hustle isn't going anywhere, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it can be a driving force for innovation and progress. Ambition, drive, and hard work are all admirable qualities. They push us to achieve our goals and reach new heights, but we need to evolve our approach to the hustle to find a way to make it sustainable and life-giving rather than soul-crushing. This means integrating moments of rest and reflection into our daily routines. This means prioritizing our mental and physical health, setting boundaries, and ensuring we have time for self-care and relaxation, and redefining success on our own terms. Success should be about personal fulfillment, not just professional achievements. It's about finding a pace that's challenging yet sustainable, one that allows us to grow without burning out, one that allows us to pursue our dreams without sacrificing our well-being. It's about balance and harmony in all aspects of life. The future of hustle is about working smarter, not harder. Leveraging technology and efficient practices can help us achieve more with less stress. It's about finding joy in the journey, not just the destination. Celebrating small wins and enjoying the process is key. It's about creating a life that feels balanced, fulfilling, and authentically you. A life where work and personal passions coexist harmoniously. Now that's a hustle worth pursuing. A hustle that enriches our lives and brings true satisfaction.